Bhagavate Vasudevaya. Since the mantra, in the absence of physical, one can worship the form of the Lord with the mantra in the absence of the physical paraphernalia. The story of the Brahmana who worshipped the Lord within his mind, as related in Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu or the Nectar of Devotion, should be consulted in this connection. If paraphernalia is not present physically, one can think of the items and offer them to the deity by chanting the mantra. Such are the liberal and potent facilities in the process of devotional service. We'll do the pranam mantra. Om Ajnanatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Guruve Namaha. Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhaktivedanta Swami Nityanamine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschat Deshatarine Shri Chaitanya Manovishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahyam Dadati Swapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Jutapad Shri Gurun Vaishnavamsya Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathanvitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Shri Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhan Vitamsya He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Shri Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Pancha Kalpataruvasya Kripa Sindhu Bevacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhar Srivasadi Gaur Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Hare Krishna. First of all, please accept my humble obeisances. I welcome you and pay obeisances to you. Also, pay obeisances to His Grace Madhupati Prabhu for engaging me in this seva so that I can do some Shastra study, which increases my desire for devotional service. We are reading this wonderful pastime where Gurudev Srila Narad Muni is instructing to his wonderful disciple Dhruva Maharaj. Dhruva Maharaj is a 5-year-old boy who is hurt by the words and actions of his stepmother and his father. He just wanted to play on the laps of his father, but his stepmother did not let him. And his father, being afraid of and being under the grip of his wife, Suruchi, he did not have enough courage to go against her wishes and pick up Dhruva. Dhruva Maharaj, being Kshatriya blood, he becomes very angry and he goes to his mother, Mother Suniti, to ask for what should I do. And she says that you can worship Supreme Personality of Godhead and only He can provide you what you want. And Dhruva Maharaj thinking that, oh, my father is puffed up about his kingdom, because one of the things Mother Suruchi also said was that You cannot forget about, even though you are the elder son, forget about getting on the lap of your father. Even after that, you cannot get this throne. You cannot get this kingdom as the heir. So Dhruv Maharaj, thinking about this, he wants a kingdom which is even bigger than what about his father, his grandfather, great grandfather, Brahmaji. And for that, he starts going to the jungle, and en route, he meets Narad Muni, who first tests him on his determination. And once Narad Muni is convinced, then he gives him the process. And now, um, in that process, he is giving him mantra, he is giving him the worship process. But one, as if a question may come to Dhruv Maharaj's mind, that how will I get this paraphernalia? How do I get this whole items to worship? So, to resolve that doubt, Narad Muni is giving this next process, that you can worship, you can offer worship within the heart. Okay. Now, we can elaborate a little on this process. For those of you who are engaged in our um, temples, deity worship, especially the Sodas Upchar process, which happens from 5 a.m. to 7:30 a.m. every day, all the Brahmanas. You'd know that before, in that whole Soda Supchar process, before we offer actual paraphernalia and items and articles to Lord, we are advised that you first close your mind, close your eyes. In your mind, you offer these articles, and then you may be limited in the number of articles you have present for Soda Supchar, but that process, the handbook describes that you can imagine offering 5, 10, 15, 20 items in your mind. That is also called, there is a name for that, that's called Manas Puja. Uh, and and it is, we'll see some references of that, that it is as potent, in certain cases more potent, than actual physical offering of the articles. So, um, and Srila Prabhupada is describing this as that such are the liberal and potent facilities in the process of devotional service. Devotional service is so potent and so liberal that by this simple process uh, of, if you do not have uh, riches and you do not have physical strength, or your situation may not allow to offer these items physically or do the worship of the Lord physically, then even in your mind you can do that, and uh, and it is equally powerful. In fact, in this regard, this magnanimity of the Lord, I'm reminded the magnanimity of the Lord, which is uh, in the context of Putana offering the uh, Kalakut um, poison through her in the disguise of her breast milk, and There's this wonderful verse, Aho Bakiyam Stan Kalakutam, uh, that says that who is that magnanimous person who was offered Kalakut poison, and he gave that person the place of a mother. So such is our magnanimous, such is the mood of our munificent, such munificent is our Shri Radha Shyam Sundar. uh, we also know the story of Namabhas, where where Ajamil is taking the name of his son, and um, Narayan, and then when his last on his deathbed, and uh, all the Vishnu Dutas come saying he's one of us. He's one of the uh, favorites of Vishnu. So these Yam Dutas cannot touch him, touch Ajamil, even though Ajamil has done many sins in his life. Uh, Brahma Samhita says this wonderful verse that uh, Advaitam Achyutam Anadim Anantarupam Adyam Purana Purusham Navyavanam. With this wonderful line, Vedeshu Durlabham Adurlabham Atma Bhakta. Supreme Personality of Godhead. Uh, he's not, if you try to achieve him through the Vedas, through the knowledge, uh, uh, it's very difficult. But if you try to approach him through uh, devotional service, he is very easily available. Vedeshu durlabham and adurlabham. Durlabham means very hard to achieve. And the opposite of that is called adurlabham. That's very easy to achieve. And that easy to achieve is to whom he is easy to achieve? Atma Bhakta. So Krishna is, Radha Shyam Sundar is very easy to achieve through the process of devotional service. Yes. In Bhagavad Gita, he is saying himself that uh, Patram Pushpam Phalam Toyam. He's not saying that, oh, you get these many containers of clarified butter, you get these many quintals of agru and then Havan Samagri, and you uh, set up a huge sacrificial arena, and then in that you light up the fire and then chant these mantras. No, he's saying that if you simply offer with love, you know, water, flower, leaves, and some fruits, I will accept it. Another, wonderful verse of Brahma Samhita, where Lord Brahma is worshipping Supreme Personality of Godhead. He's saying that Panthastu koti satvatsara sampragmyo vayo ratapi manusho muni pungavana. There are these great devotees who are for millions of uh, years are either going through the uh, process of this pranayama, vayur, athapi manuso, or they're trying to, read the scriptures, But uh, what do they get? Sinmi avichintya tatve. They get the tip of the toe of this inconceivable one. They cannot reach to the Supreme Personality of God. But on the other side, this mere 5-year-old boy will read further down. uh, that within 6 months he is able to uh, get the supreme personality of Godhead. He is able to uh, have his audience. Now let's discuss this Brahmana's pastime. That's a wonderful pastime Srila Prabhupada is mentioning in the from Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu. Actually, that pastime is, I'll read a little bit before that what actually this means. It's talking about Manas Puja or meditation. I will read the translations. And this Brahmana story is actually mentioned in Jiva Goswami's commentary on Bhakti Rasamrita Sindhu, which is written by Srila Rupa Goswami. So from 178, oh sorry, 1, 2, and 178. Uh, that means um, the eastern section and second wave, and in that verse number 178 telling meditation. Meditation. Sorry. Meditation means to contemplate with absorption on Lord's form, qualities, pastimes, service, etc. So service, that's the core of this particular verse, that you can do this service in the mind as well. uh, Meditation on the form uh, is being referenced from the Narsimha Purana, that meditation on the 2 feet of the Lord is considered the means of attaining freedom from the dualities of this world. Even a sinner who casually meditates attains the highest benefit. Meditation on the qualities of the Lord from Vishnu Dharma. Those who constantly meditate on the qualities of the Lord with devotion, having destroyed all contaminations, enter the abode of the Lord. And meditation on the pastimes of the Lord from the Padma Purana. See, he who meditates in the sweetest, most astonishing, charming pastimes of the Lord attains liberation. So, Srila Rupa Goswami is giving these references from various Puranas and Samhitas. Then he's saying that meditation on one's service to the Lord, that's the context of today's verse. So Srila Rupa Goswami is saying that meditation on one's service to the Lord from another Purana. Constantly serving the Lord with items produced in the mind, some devotees have directly attained the Lord, who is not approachable for others by words or mind. That Panthas Koti verse, Lord Brahma is also saying the same thing. Here, Srila Rupa Goswami is saying that from another Purana, but Jiva Goswami in his commentary is saying that this pastime or this specific incident which is being mentioned here as the Brahmana who worshipped the Lord within his mind, and Rupa Goswami is saying that some devotees have directly attained the Lord, is being given by from Brahma Vaivarvat Purana. So Jiva Goswami goes on. There once lived a Brahmana in the city of Pratishthan. Though he was poor, he was peaceful, considering that he was keeping, uh, considering that he was reaping his karma. Being of sincere mind, one time he heard about Vaishnava practices in an assembly of Brahmanas. Hearing that these processes could bring perfection just by engaging the mind, the impoverished man began to practice this. Finishing his Nitya Karma rituals after taking bath in the Godavari, becoming peaceful in mind, he would sit down in a solitary place and perform the preliminaries of worship such as pranayam, etc. Becoming steady in mind, he would mentally establish the deity form of his dear Lord. So here Brahmana is sitting after his Nitya Karma, he is sitting up at a place, and in the mind, he is creating the form of the Lord. Mentally putting on a fine cloth, he would offer the Lord his respects, pull up his cloth, and begin cleaning the Lord's temple. This Brahmana is doing all this in mind, that he's putting up, he's uh, dressing up the Lord, he's cleaning the temple. Offering respects again, he would bring water in gold and silver pots from all the tirthas headed by the Ganga and gather various materials for serving the Lord. Now, there's no misery here. You have to do it in mind. So, why not offer the um, why not offer it in the pot of gold and silver? And then, if you have to offer in the mind only, then why to offer ordinary water? Why not get it from all the tirthas? With the speed of mind, you can reach anywhere. So, this Brahmana is being very elaborate in his mind. And after bathing the Lord, he would perform artika and offer items befitting a king to the deity in his mind. After completing that worship, he would experience great happiness, which would last the whole day. After practicing for some time in this way, he once prepared in his mind some milk rice sprinkled with ghee and put it in a gold pot for Lord to eat. So this Brahmana continued this practice for some days, and then after that, he actually one day he put in a gold pot milk rice, sweet rice with a lot of ghee, and then it was nice hot, and he's serving the Lord. In doing this, his two thumbs happened to enter into the preparation that was bubbling with heat. So, as if he's holding something like this, and then his two thumbs entered into the pot, which was, really hot. Uh, how unfortunate! This offering has been spoiled. With sorrow, he rejected the offering. His samadhi then broke, and he felt great pain because of his burned thumbs. So now his samadhi broke. He is out of the samadhi, uh, feeling sad that, oh, in the mind, while offering, I did this mistake. But what he's noticing is, oh, I'm feeling pain. And then in that pain, he's seeing that his thumbs are burned. Understanding this, the Lord seated in Vaikuntha laughed. Lakshmi and others asked him the cause of his laughter. Then the Lord brought him in an airplane to his side and showed Lakshmi his burnt thumbs. That's the reason he was laughing. Supreme Personality of Godhead was laughing. He then fixed the Brahmanas permanently by his side because of his qualification. So, such is the Supreme Lord that he is looking at the bhav. He is not looking at that one is offering what, and with how much. He's mainly Supreme Personality of Godhead is mainly looking at the love and the uh, care with which one is offering. That's why another name of the Lord is Bhavagrahi. He is the sometimes in Hindi we say that Bhav ke bhukhe hain. Hence, he is Krishna is looking for your intentions and your love. That's why sometime even the uh, donation or the services are categorized into uh, different sections. One which is done with a lot of love and care has totally different impact than other which is done just as a ritual, or another one which is done um, with not 100% heart involved. You're doing it just as a chore. So, so that's the important piece. Uh, if we want to, if we want to take up from today's verse and the purport, that uh, we can worship Supreme Lord. Devotional service is so simple that we can worship Supreme Lord in our mind, and that's equally potent. And we can, we don't have to be miser in at least the Manas Puja. We can be as elaborate as we want because we are not limited by the time, we are not limited by the means, and we are the only thing we are limited by is our intention. So, with that, I would like to stop here. And if there are any comments, discussion, questions, we can take up in Nitya Bhagavat Seva Group. Over to you, Madhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you very much, Akhilesh Krishna. We like to wish everybody a safe and Krishna conscious day ahead. I would like to offer our prayers to the Supreme Lord by chanting Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna,
Krishna
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna, Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare Hare,
Rama, Hare Hare,
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Hare
Krishna
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna
Hare
Krishna,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama,
Hare
Hare
Rama,
Rama,
Hare
Rama
Rama,
Rama,
Rama
Hare
Rama,
Hare,
Hare Hare,
Hare
Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna, Hare
Krishna,
Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Krishna
Hare Hare,
Krishna,
Hare
Hare
Rama, Hare
Hare,
Rama.
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Shri Nrsimha Jai Nrsimha Jai Jai Nrsimha Praladesha Jaya Padma Mukha Padma Bhingam Ugraveeram
Gurveeram Mahavishnu
Jalatam
Jalatam
Sarvatomukam
Sarvatomukam
Narsimham
Narsingham
Vishnu
Vishnu
Namanyam
Bhadram Mrityu Namamyam.
Nrsimha Bhagwan ki Jai, Prahlad
Jai,
Maharaj ki Jai.
Jai.
Let's offer our humble obeisances to all the assembled Vaishnavas.
Kalpatarubhasya Kripa Sindhuvati Patitanam
Patitanam
Pavanebhyo
Pavanebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Vaishnavebhyo
Namo
Namo
Namah.
Vaishnav Vrinda ki Jai.
Jai,
Mantra Srimad Bhagavatam ki Jai. Shri Prabhupada
Jai.
ki Jai. Gaur Premanande.
Hari Hari Hari
Hari
Bol.
Hari Bol. Thank you, Akhilesh.
Thank you everybody. Hari
Namaskar.
Bol. Hare Krishna.
Hari
Thank you, everyone. Hare Krishna.